guys, it's Death by Gamer here. I'm here to doing a thing called can't write, my story. Woo! Draw my story. I'm not the most artistic thing when it comes to paint. I'm just using I'm using a mouse. But what it is you're gonna have a story, and you're gonna kind of draw it out and explain your story. You can do it any different way. I just thought of this. I'm not gonna do it all fast up and throw my voice over. I'm not in the mood for that. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do a camp story. Excuse me, camp story. So this was I'm gonna do a cabin story. Okay, so we have the hill and then pew. Okay, so my cabin story was, so we had like the lovely hill, and then there was a cabin right here. This was like the nicer, newer cabin. So there was 2 floors. There were 2 girls' room on each side. And then as for the boys, and then they had like a door. That wasn't there, but there like a door area. So they had the boys' room right there, and then the girls upstairs. And then, because we had more girls, we had this cabin was also for the girls. But there was like a deck, and then you had to like climb like some steps, and then you had to climb the rest of the hill. And there's like hill, that was a really bad hill. There's like hill right there. And there was the girls' side on that side and that side. There were bunk beds in all of the rooms, boys and girls. Boys and the girls' cabin. So, okay, you get that point of the story. Okay, you get that part. So you see, as you know, the boys were downstairs. I don't even know what I'm doing. Nope. Okay, boys were downstairs, as you know. So it was nighttime. This is a nighttime story. It was nighttime. There were stars in the sky. Just don't mind that detail. Okay, so there's a window right there in the lobby area, which we had right there. And then the boys also had a giant window on this side of the cabin, but since this is a 2-dimensional picture, we were all like, there were girls getting ready for a shower. So one girl decided she's going to walk around her sports bra until it's time for her shower. So she purposely walked back and forth between the windows as the guys happened to be sitting there. Like, ooh, and they were like, and then like this room had a window right here where you could look and you could see them. They were like flashing their flashlights, like they were flashing their flashlights, flashing their flashlights. It was pretty crazy stuff. It was like, excuse me. Just, excuse me. See, and there's a giant square out in the middle of the field. Totally normal. And then on this side of the cabin, there were 2 guys walking around in their boxers, and all the girls were like, oh. They're like, OMG. Oh, it's crazy. Crazy, I'm telling you. And then one of the girls goes and tells the teacher that was staying in our cabin, like, Mrs. Feldman, someone's got 2 guys walking in the cabin. She's like, OMG. She literally said that, goes out to the porch, and yells at the guys, and they're like, oh, we weren't doing anything, blah, 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 blah. She goes back to her room. We're sitting in the cabin. They're looking through the windows. And then we notice someone has binoculars. She goes out for a second time and yells at them again. Goes back inside, and you'd be like, you think they'd be done by now. But no, they're all sitting there for a while. She puts a towel over over the window that was by the bunk that they were kept looking out of. Put a towel over the window, and then one of the girls decides she's gonna go run down there, go peek in their window, knock on it, and run back. She does, they don't notice, she sprints back, and the boys go out in the porch, be like, wait, what happened? And one of them starts dancing, like, little one of them starts dancing. Someone yells at them for the fourth time, and then I end up just going back to my room, and she tells everyone to go to sleep. And then we were forced to go to sleep. We woke up the next day. And delete. Sorry, that didn't delete all the way. Who cares? And we're gonna go with that. We're gonna start a new page. Yep. And we go up the hill to where you remember where the boys' cabin was, where boys' cabin, then our cabin, blah, and then we go up to the lunchroom and we eat fruit. I forgot what we ate that day, but we ate and blah blah and blah and blah and blah. So guys, I know that was just a lot of rambling and just, I hope you guys enjoyed my continuous rambling about something that probably meant nothing to you, and I didn't say any names. Draw my yeah, so I hope you guys maybe make this a tag, and this is a tag, and go do a draw my story. It's not a draw my life, it's a draw my story. You just come up with one story. You can even make this a whole series if you wanted to. I feel like that'd be really cool. I might be making this a series if I can spell, which I can't. So, I'd like to see y'all later. And don't forget to respawn for the next video. Bye, guys!